asphalt rollers.
Look, street sweepers. Just clean the road. Make the road clean.
You punch your face.
You wiped out twice.
At your house?
Your house.
Were you there?
Where have you been?
My house?
On the bloody farm.
Olivia's?
I know he, like, I just don't know what happened to his face.
Hello everybody, can everybody hear me? If you can hear me, say yay! Yay! Welcome aboard the Heber Valley Railroad, everybody. My name is Isaac, that's my co-host back there, his name is Jacob. We'll be your hosts on this 90-minute ride out to Decker Bay and back. Now, this is a very laid-back kind of, I'll tell you what's going on around the valley, and you can sit, you can sleep if you need to, get to take a look at the sights. Again, I'll be going off about different historical stuff throughout the valley. But before we can get to that, there is important safety announcements. Now, this is a very, very old car on the Heber Valley Historical Area. So, we ask that you treat this as a basically museum exhibit. Treat it with the utmost respect. So, first of all, the seats and the armrest. The seats are meant to be used as seats, not as standing stools and not as trampolines. So no standing, putting your feet up, or jumping on these seats. And the armrest as well, like this man over here. He's using it as an armrest. Give him a round of applause. I suggest that you do the same, as it is not a very comfortable footrest as well. We do also have a bathroom on board. It is over in that corner, over here. It is labeled toilet, so if you need to use it, that's where that is. But it is also a very, very old train bathroom, so I would not recommend it. Unless being on a historical train is these windows, they do have little shaders if you want to, if you need to. Together and slide it down. The windows are also very, very old and rickety, so please don't stick any An integral part of the Heber Valley is our farming culture. Farming is what this valley was built upon, and there is so much farming in the day. As you can see in both fields to either side, you also see a bunch of flocks. Go ahead and wave to them and say, hey! Sprinkler takers? Alright. Well, also on the right side, this is a restaurant. We've got horses, we've got alpacas. Sometimes there's a couple of little dogs running around. The main expert of the Heber Valley is our alfalfa. Again, the rocks love its head.
clear.
In the farm out to the left side of the road, sometimes you'll be able to see these people raise longhorns. You can see them over there in the corner grazing. The smallest white one is actually a little baby longhorn that was born this past spring. And cows, they grow up quick.
See right there?
Now, can anyone try to take a guess as to why they're called longhorns? That's right, it's because they have long butts.
Well, look at their baby baskets. It's called the Heber creeper.
That's right.
Alright, if you look out to the left side of the train again, you will see a bunch of plants and a couple little fairy dolls. That is known as Blue Canyon Lavender Farms and is the largest privately owned lavender farm in Utah. They grow over 50 types of lavender, which makes 70-ish different products, from hand soaps to candles to essential oils.
Long way from nowhere.
Again, if you look out the left, if you bring your neck up, you will see a large mountain. Notice that is known as Mount Timpanogos, so it's one of the larger mountains here in Utah. The legend states that there's a sleeping Indian princess there, and you can kind of see the shape of that princess sleeping there. You should be able to pick out the pattern long, short, long. And that roughly translates to God Save the Queen, because the system was created in Britain. Or, as we like to say in America, alright.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It's always in their way. They're walking through it.
an Airbnb. If you want to rent it, it'll cost you $20,000 a week. It has a glass elevator, slides that connect all the floors, an indoor basketball court, indoor swimming pool, and indoor basketball court. On the other side, however, to the left, there is a pretty big horse farm. This is owned by three friends of the owners of the railroad. It's a privately owned horse farm, and the wife of the people that own that loves horses so much that the husband often jokes with us that when he dies, he wants to come back as a horse, so he'll actually get loved by his wife. Where snow and rain and water comes down to the Jordanelle Reservoir, and from there it floods into the Provo River, which goes into Deer Creek, which you'll see in just a minute, and then it goes later into Utah Lake. Provo River is really popular for fly fishing and kayaking, so you might be able to see some lakes.
Alright. Well, you want to move over?
I was going to say, I'll move over and inside the window.
Hey, boys.
Much better.
And I'll come through and ask when you paid your ticket. Always is. Oh, this here is slightly bent. Been dropped a couple of times. You can feel the coldness of the river.
At the right. This river is called Snake Creek. Now, funnily enough, not named for its snake-like structure. Up in Midway, there is a lot of places known as hot pots, where like hot rock and hot water mixed together, and it is the perfect top breeding ground for rattlesnakes. So when the first settlers of the Heber Valley came to Midway, they had to deal with lots of snakes, rattlesnakes around that river. Does anyone have any guesses as to what they used to get rid of those snakes? The trick question, they actually used pigs. Because pigs' blood flows 3 times slower than people, any bites that the rattlesnakes endured did not go to the heart quick enough to kill the pigs. So they would walk the pigs along the rivers or wherever the snakes were. The rattlesnakes would latch on, and it wouldn't do anything to the pigs. Alright guys, as we come up to this road crossing right here, you'll see a very rare sighting in Utah. This is Utah drivers yielding to your right of way. This doesn't happen very much. Look out this side of the train car, you see all these old train cars. These are train cars that we used to use a long time ago, that we don't use anymore, or we sometimes use, and we just don't have room for them at the depot, which is why they're here. But at the very front of this, you'll see our big snow plow that we use in the winter sometimes. We don't usually have to use it because our train can usually just plow through the snow. But sometimes we do have to use it. you remember the hot spots I was talking about, that creates a thing called Pop Rock, which is the base of this building over here. This building is Tate Barn and was built by an immigrant by the name of Francis Tate in the 1900s. Only the base of that structure there is original, however, because the barn actually collapsed due to a blizzard and was only reconstructed for the 2002 Winter Olympics.
Want to go to sleep?
Alright everybody, if you look out this side of the train, you'll see we're approaching a platform. This platform is called the Soldier Hollow platform. It's called that because back at the 2002 Winter Olympics, once they chose this place, which is called Soldier Hollow, for some of the events, which are cross-country, ski, and the biathlon, they found that there was no space to put a parking lot big enough to fit everybody who wanted to come watch. So our railroad volunteered to bring everybody who wanted to watch back and down from that platform. So we had 3 trains going back and forth from Soldier Hollow platform to our depot so we could get people there.
And watch them take their hands off the water skis. Isaac, Eric.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. We are now riding the shores of the banks of Deer Creek Reservoir. If you look out to the other end of the other side of the lake, you'll see a bunch of homes. That is the town known as Charleston, and that is only actually half of the town. Anyone want to try and take a guess where the other half is? That's right, that's where the water is. You see, the difference between a lake and a reservoir is a reservoir is man-made and a lake is natural. And this is Deer Creek Reservoir. So back in the 1940s, they started building a dam, and the town of Charleston was where the lake is right now. Our train used to run through there, but once the dam was finished with their construction, we found out that our train can't handle water, which is why we're up here on the shores of the lake rather than in the scuba diving in the lake down there.
You didn't look at my wavy.
No, he's too busy trying to see the fish. Yep. He's going to rob us now.
Sean gave it to him.
I was gonna lose it anyway. Do I need a fishing license or am I still young? What is it, 18?
Alright guys, so as you heard, this big reservoir over here is called
Well,
Deer
can we
Creek
go fishing
Reservoir.
before?
Deer Creek Reservoir is very
Before I have
popular
to get
for
one?
things like boating, kayaking, power
Let's go
games,
tomorrow.
fishing, all that fun stuff.
Tomorrow.
Now, you will see that a lot of people over here are pulling people on tubes. If you do see kids fly off into water, don't worry, Utah families have like 12 more to spare.
So you're not a Utah family, you only got 4.
Our neighbors have total they have like 10 kids, I think. But a bunch of them have moved out now. I know, but a bunch of them have moved out anyways because they had them all, they're all like in their 20s, like that's like 4 of them. I don't know. I know they all moved out, except like, I think all of us who were older moved out. That's a bug. You wanna come on this side? No, that side?
You just want to destroy Poppy, don't you?
Alright everybody, so the dam, or as we like to say in Utah here, the darn, holds up this water for Deer Creek Reservoir. Was constructed in 1938 and finished construction in 1941.
Nope, I ate it. It's back. Okay. There's back. What? You got mine? Let me see the point. I want to see what it says. I didn't fully read it. I got robbed on the Deer Valley Railroad.
It looks like he's due to get his 6-shooters out.
What?
Looks like he's due to get his 6-shooters out.
You want to be by the window?
Hold on, Eric. Eric, stop. Stop. Neil's coming through.
Want to be by the window? Here, Chris. Let me put all those.
It's your bag.
Yes, it's still candy.
Give me that back. I need that. But I need that. Can I have a back?
I should have. Eric ate my nose.
Eric, ate your nose, they won't get a bag. It's not very nice, Eric.
He wanted a bogey sandwich.
Weeks wait.
A bogey sandwich.
They don't like you.
You're giving me my nose? Thank you. So does this just go to the end and then it just goes backwards? So by the dam.
Now that we're kind of out on the lake, and I don't have too much to say, I've got a little bit of a kind of audience participation, if you will. Just to kind of see and potentially get bragging rights for you and your group. Who here is from within the state of Utah? Raise your hands. Who here is coming from out of state? Who thinks their state is farthest away? I see a couple hands over here. What do you guys got? Let me come over this way. What you guys got? Georgia?
Except who's the farthest away, so you should raise
No,
your
I'm not
hand.
in the
Now we
state.
have a couple out of state. Do we have anyone from out of country? Where are you coming from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Anyone farther than New Zealand? Alright, then this man here wins the Heber Valley Railroad patented railroad bragging rights. Feel free to use that at your next family game night.
You're going to think you're from California.
But I live in Utah. You took my nose again. Sorry.
a good shot so far?
Ask Sean to move it.
Not too bad.
No, he's talking about sitting over here.
I know.
Oh.
But you'll have to ask Sean to move so we can get out.
I just waiting for the engine to come
Yeah,
past.
he's doing the swamp thing. So our seats are fine where they're at. Yeah. Don't know if this compares to New Zealand, but hopefully it's hopefully it's not the worst things you've ever seen. That's different. Different, yeah.
Yeah. How old are these carriages?
I don't know the exact. Let me check the little book and I'll tell you about this.
Can I ask you? Some things come on.
I really wish they did.
Yeah, you have a look at one that's already been on and it's lost everything.
Yeah, it's like Jared's.
Yeah.
So I can film going that way.
And you can sit on by the window if you want by the water. I think you're gonna have to fight him for this.
Are you gonna sit with me or are you just gonna sit there?
I'm gonna sit over there with you. Maybe you can sit over there.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the engine to come past.
You gonna get videos of sagebrush on the way back?
And whatever's on that side.
This car we're sitting in is 96 years old. It was built in 1928, and we bought it, or it was built in New Jersey.
Right. Now those ones that you travelled on between Haverford and Pembroke, they were 1929 or so. Metal song, the metal.
That farmer, he was also the person whom I was named after. Another interesting thing about this area, most of what you would see out to the front, if you see fenced land out past some of the mountains of Deer Creek, that is a ranch owned by one of the largest religious groups in Utah. Don't know if you're from here, you know who they are. If not, that's okay. Since this is the halfway point, and since the train will be pulling us the other way, if you need your seat switched around so you're facing the other direction, feel free to flag me or Jacob down wherever he went, and we'll come flip you guys' seats.
I think Eric needs water.
What are you eating? Ow, yeah, ow. What about the other one?
Alright? I can't move, I'm stuck.
What?
I'm stuck, I can't.
not too bad.
No, he's talking about sitting over here.
I know. But if it's actual move so we can get out.
I just waiting for the engine to come past.
He's doing the swamp thing. So our seats are fine where they're at. Yeah.
Don't know if this compares to New Zealand, but hopefully it's not the worst things you've ever seen. That's
Different.
different. Yeah.
Yeah. How old are these carriages?
I don't know the exact. Let me check the little book and I'll tell you about this.
Can I ask you? Some fans come on.
I really wish they did.
Yeah, you have a look at one that's already been on and it's lost everything.
Yeah, it's like Jared's.
So I can film going that way.
And you can sit on by the window if you want by the water.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the engine to come past. And whatever's on that side.
This car we're sitting in is 96 years old. It was built in 1928, and we bought it, or it was built in New Jersey.
Right. Now those ones that you travelled on between Haverford and Pembroke, they were 1929 or so. Never realized what they're at.
Being the issue. Like if the road it's not the first time.
Been pulled over on every road trip. We didn't get pulled over last year.
Pulled over a couple of months back.
That's the most.
Then my name's Mark, and that's still Isaac.
Effective way, Nanny.